CountyLine TV. I forgot I owned a camera, so we've been doing work without it. We just replaced a lug stud on the back of this here 350Z. You can see it's all nice and shiny, and then the rest of them are. Not real important anyway, so not a big deal, but we're working on my dad's car again today. He's got lots of stuff to do. I just mounted up for these new wheels and got some 265s on there, all nice and meaty, ready to go, and we're gonna get those slapped on. And this car has clogged cats, so we're gonna change the cats out for test pipes. So we'll pick up filming now that we're already done with one of the projects we had for today. Well, we got Dad over there changing wheels. We got my brother Ryan down there. He's working on the bottom sides of the cat pipes, and then I'm gonna be up here working on the top sides, and we're gonna have this done pretty fast. Not much to film, it's in really tight spaces, but you know, when I get a lift, you'll be able to see what he's doing down there. I'm sure we'll do this project again, about the same thing on every car we get. So one of the bolts right up in there, oh, there's not enough light for it to focus on that, I don't think. Come on, focus. Okay, no, it ain't gonna focus. Anyway, one of the bolts back in there, a little seized up, won't come off, so it's gonna have to get cut. But remember, when you're cutting, birth control first. So we got the cats put on, or the test pipes put on, I guess, and we got the wheels and tires put on. Fancy. And now we're draining the water out so that we can put a thermostat and some actual coolant in there. And it's not hot, so we can be pretty messy. Oh, it's coming out of there. Holy cow. Oh, God. Oh, there's no radiator cap on it, so it's coming out full force. There's a little bit of coolant mixed in with it. It's kind of got a green hint. Nice. All right. Now we can start taking this off. Now that that's drained, we're going to go ahead and get these hoses off. This ought to be a pretty simple thing. Of course, I say that and he's having trouble. You want to get up under this? Slide off on you. You want the 90 degree? Oh, you got her, you got her. That should come off pretty easy. There we go. And then there's another smaller one there. Well, that's probably plenty far enough off. Okay. Now that one. That little guy there. Oh, that's got a regular, like a worm gear hose clamp on it. Flathead. What in the hell? The 8mm on that impact right next to you. No, the impact won't get in there, but a ratchet probably will. Oh, timeout. I brought my quarter-inch drive home from work. Alright, that hose clamp took a little persuasion. I had to go get a ratchet and stuff, but we're ready to yank the hoses off now. Oh, there's one. That one's starting to move already. Oh, it's coming. Oh, yeah. Come on, Dad. You got this? There you go. All right.
Alright, hose is off.
Now, as you can see on the new one, it's oriented like this. There's 1, 2, and 3 bolts that we got to get off. They're up under there. They're kind of a pain. They're really not that bad. Not that bad. So we're gonna get that thing off there. That one has a thermostat cut out of it because it was on my race car at one point, and he wants to have heat for the winter time. So that's why we're doing this. But we're gonna get those off there and get this bad boy bled back out. So we got the 3 bolts out of that and pulled this one off, and you can tell if you look at it next to the other one of these is not like the other. Yeah, I cut the thermostat out of this one. So,
being that it's winter time, we need to go back with the thermostat.
Well, only because you drive this thing on the street.
Like a defrost window somehow.
Yeah. Oh, they're right here. All right, we're gonna get these bolts back in, and we'll pick you back up. All right, we are done putting the hoses and bolts and everything back on the thermostat housing. Where'd you go with the coolant? Okay. Just off camera, open this up. Dad, I have a transfer pump. Just don't worry about it right now. Anyway, we got to put a little bit of coolant in. I also hate how you open that, you dick. We got to put a little bit of coolant in the water to air intercooler system. So we're going to dump a little bit of coolant into this other jug. Just a little bit, just like a cup and a half probably. Something about like that much. And then we'll put the rest in here. And we'll pump out a little bit of what's in the water to air system and then top it off. My transfer pump, Dad, it's black and orange. It's got orange hoses sitting up there right by my shelving. These things are a lot easier to bleed when there is no thermostat in it, but since there's a thermostat, we're just gonna have to deal with that, which kind of sucks, but oh well. You can fill that up with water. That guys, my camera battery died in the middle of us working on this. Let's turn the heat off, open the door, start the car. Okay.
You want to do this real quick?
What? Don't matter.
Before we get the heat turned off, I'll decide to put that in there. You know it?
Sure.
So how does this thing work?
That's the out. This is the in.
Okay.
So,
now where do we want to put it? Is that good?
no, just squirt it in here.
There?
Yeah. So give it a couple pumps. It's cool, it's hard. Just stop.
What's that, oil?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
I got a little antifreeze in there too. No, that's water.
It's green gear oil.
What's going?
That'll do. I guess so. You know, I'm the Jack Ferguson. You'll be like, yeah, I'll be up in a minute. 2 hours later.
I normally
Go ahead. All right, we're not gonna bore you with too much of this. It's a lengthy process, and yeah, we're gonna be here a while. These VQs, they freaking suck to bleed. They're like the worst part of the planet, try and bleed. So we'll get back to you either to close out the video after we get this done, or maybe we'll run into a problem, or maybe we'll work on something else. We'll find out. See you guys then. All right, we got her all bled out. I'm pretty sure she's good. You can never tell with these freaking DEs. But he's gonna take it for a rip. You can watch that welded diff through its thing. He's gonna take it for a rip. We're gonna find out. Oops, I was recording that gravel. That thing is loud now that it's got those test pipes. Those cats were doing a lot for it. God dang. We also, the intake pipe, where the PCV valve was supposed to route to on the intake pipe was just open, and we plugged that off because he's got that PCV valve just going to a catch can. So we plugged that off, so it's not going to be bringing in air that's not being metered anymore. And then I doubt the camera picked that up, but he just whipped a UE down there. But and then we put the test pipes on, so that thing's breathing a lot better now. I was trying to get him to do a flyby so you guys can hear the supercharger. We'll get him to do one here in a second. That thing's deafening loud though. Uh-oh. Something bad happened. Uh-oh. Are you overheating? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't go too well. Dang it. Well, bummer. We'll have to figure that out. Well, my brother and my dad just departed. We're not going to mess with this thing tonight anymore. I'm pretty sure it just needs like rebled really good. He did overheat it, like max the gauge out, so it may have gotten hurt, but I really hope it didn't get hurt. Like I said, we'll just, whenever they come back down here in a couple days, we'll get back to this and we'll bleed it out real good, drive it around a little bit, bleed it out some more, and just, you live and you learn. If it got broke, it's just a D. It's not that expensive of an engine, so no sweat. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.